Hello everyone, Affirmation 51, and I wrote this word back in 2004, and it's found in Psalms 12, verse 5. Because of the oppression of the weak and the groaning of the needy, I will now arise, says the Lord. I will protect them from those who malign them. NIV Bible, and this verse clearly emphasizes God's zeal towards the poor and the oppressed, showing God's compassion towards the poor in spirit. And according to Arthur Simon, who writes, when Jesus saw people who were wounded, his heart went out to them. Those physical or spiritual ills were not problems to him, but person he deeply loved. The hungry and the poor were never abstract statistics, but always people close to the heart of God. And this is from the book by Arthur Simon, How Much Enough Hungry for God in an Affluent Culture. For example, Jesus' ministry consisted of ministering to the poor and the oppressed throughout the New Testament. And we see how Jesus expressed sympathy and compassion for those in need. He did not talk down to them, nor did he shun them. He spoke as intelligently as he would speak to the Pharisees and other high priests. Jesus clearly saw their struggles as unfortunate circumstances and saw their heart rather than their condition. Clearly, Jesus practiced good ethic with the multitude as well as those in need. He obeyed the laws of the world as well as God's law. Throughout his ministry, Jesus defended those in need by making sure others understood what was morally right and what was morally wrong. He often used parables to teach lessons in moral ethics. He used supreme moral judgment in defining the truth to others. Therefore, ethics shows that he did not succumb to the will of all the authority, but provided more than one option to those he was trying to minister to. His goals were to provide spiritual comfort to those in need, those oppressed, and in combination teach lessons in moral values and ethics. In conclusion, Jesus stands out as a fair, just, and compassionate being who understood those in need were lacking material things as well as spiritual needs. He reached out to provide them comfort. In doing so, he also set an example to others who had everything materially to communicate a message of reflection in order for them to recognize what they were lacking spiritually was of more importance. God bless.